Hi, my name's Mick from Summit Mountain Skills, and I'm going to run through how I connect into my anchors to build a belay once I've arrived at my stance. Today I'm using two bits of gear, and for the purposes of this demonstration I'm just using some bolt hangers in my climbing wall so that I can practice. In our other videos we'll run through how you actually place the gear once we're out on the rock. To connect to my anchors for my belay, I'm going to use some screw gate carabiners. And the way that I clip is I always clip so that the gates are hanging down and facing me so I can see if they're open or closed. Because they're hanging down, gravity will actually help to keep the gates closed rather than open the gates. That's why I'm choosing to have them hanging down bank. I'm going to clip my first bit of gear. And as soon as I've clipped it, I'm going to close the gate. So that's nice and tight. And now, as I move about on the stance to get into the position I want to be, I'm actually going to safeguard myself by just managing this rope here so that I can move about safely. I'm still on belay, but I don't want to have lots of slack rope. Should I trip, I could have a nasty fall, so I'm just protecting myself. Going to connect into this now, and the way that I do that is by using a large pear-shaped carabiner, and that gets clipped not onto my belay loop on my harness but actually into my tie-in loop that I tied in with. So I'll pop that in there. Because my first bit of gear is on the right hand side and my next piece is on the left, I'm going to make sure that this gate faces left, and that's so that I can feed in one at a time without crossing these ropes, just so it looks neater and I can see that everything's been done correctly. I'm going to use a clove hitch and just pop that into there. I haven't done the gate up because I need to clip the next piece of gear. What I'm going to do now is I can actually move about on my stance and get into position and adjust this clove hitch so that it's nice and tight between me and the anchor. Once I'm happy that I'm in a good position to see what I need to, I can now move back and clip my next bit of gear, and again I'm doing the gate up. I'm walking back now and I'm stood in the same place, and I want both these ropes to have equal tension so the load's shared evenly. So you can see that I've tensioned this first one. I'll pop clove hitch in now into there, and now because I'm only using two pieces of gear today, I can lock that up. You can see that this isn't tensioned, so I can just adjust that now and get it so that there's an even load shared between each of the anchors. I'm going to do one last check. I can see, because the gates are facing me, that they're locked. Everything's as it should be up there. I've got two knots here, so these ropes are equalised, and then they're also independent. Gates locked up here, so now I'm happy that everything's good. I can now shout down to my partner that I'm safe and take me off belay.